Okay, so I get to finally tell this story because I have to tag it. Before we left New York, well, before Christian left New York, Christian and I promised my mother to go take pictures at JCPenny or any portrait studio. So we went there and we went with our shirt. So we walk in, and mind you, this is like 2 weeks worth of crap. Okay, so we walk in, and there's this girl sitting there on the phone, obviously talking to somebody. Find out later it's like basically her son's school or something because she was like, "Can I help you?" We were the only people there. And we said we'd like to get our pictures taken from the waist up because we had nice shirts on, but we just wore shorts because we wanted from waist up. And so she's like, oh, okay, just what appointment do you want? We're like, the earliest one? And she's like, well, come back in 20 minutes. So we come back, we go to the car, get changed in the bathroom, and come back in 20 minutes. Now, she's like flittering around, and there's this other girl there, like, I don't like to say it, but she was kind of big. She was heavyset, and she was wearing like the skimpiest shirt ever. And she had her shorts, like I had to get up here, like literally. Okay, I'm gonna fall down and die. They were like here, around here. They were like really high up. Like I was so close to her vagina. It's like the closest I've ever been to a woman's vagina in my entire life. I'm gay. You didn't get that. Anyway, so she was like talking to us, and she's like, so what kind of pictures are you taking? And we're like, oh, we're just getting a portrait because, you know, we tried to explain the entire situation. She's like, oh, are you two brothers? And then we're like, no, we're not brothers. We're married. She's like, oh, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I had a friend who was gay. I mean, we're not friends anymore or anything. Okay, then she's like, and so we tell her, she's like, why are you getting the pictures taken? And we're like, well, you know, his mom wants them taken before we move to Virginia. Oh, why are you moving to Virginia? Like, we explain it's cheaper and stuff. And this is going on for like 20 minutes, and she's like, I have a friend in Virginia, but we're not friends anymore. I mean, like, the bitch didn't have any friends. And so whatever. So finally, she gets off the phone. So we go into the photo place, and we start taking pictures, and I'm not really photogenic or anything. And, you know, they're trying to decide what's better for me, a better background for us, because I'm pale, if you can't tell. So she's sitting there, and they go back and forth, and they're, like, fighting back and forth, like they're friends. And I think, yeah, like, they were, like, sisters or something. They're like, yeah, like, oh, you're so fucking stupid. Like, I swear to God, it was said. I really hate it when professionals in job situations use swearing because it's, like, really unprofessional and makes me very angry. I don't know why, because I just swore it and it didn't make me angry. But I don't know. I don't get it. Perhaps maybe some of you are like that too. And so we take these pictures, and we go out, and she's like trying to decide. Sorry, I'm really being discombobulated by saying this. Okay, I'm gonna start that part again. Okay, so we're not even done taking pictures, and the girl's family shows up. Like her kids, her mother, and her sister show up. And they're like running through. Like, we're not done taking our pictures yet. They're running through everything. They're playing with the toys behind them. They're making noise. They're banging things. Like, literally, during our picture taking session, it was the most, like, I was so annoyed. And, you know, the girl operating the camera is like, sit down. You know, that's her son yelling at her son, sit down. The other girl's like, I thought you were going to be, her mother's yelling, I thought you were going to be done by 1. So we're done taking our pictures, and we're changing, and the machine's broken. That prints out, like, shows the pictures so you can order them. And she's like, well, it says I have to cut film. So she goes on the phone with customer support for, like, ever, and it's not working. So she's like, well, the girl who knows how to cut film is going to come in 15 minutes. So come back in 15 minutes. We're gone no longer than 10. We're gone 10 minutes, and we come back early. And girl up and left. Like, there's no one there. The other girl hasn't arrived yet. This other girl just went with her kids and her family to lunch in the middle of the food court. They just left. They just up and left. And so we're sitting there, and we said, okay, we're going to go have lunch ourselves and go back. So we go to lunch, we come back, and it's this new girl there, not the girl we dealt with before. This new girl comes in, she's like, oh, well, since you guys left, I had to order your pictures for you. And since we didn't know which ones you wanted, we just ordered them all. And we're like, oh, okay, because I guess they had pictured another family afterwards. And they couldn't decide. They couldn't go to their photos unless they ordered ours first. So they just ordered them all, and they're like, "We're sorry. We'll give you 5 free sheets. 5 free sheets." And we're like, "Okay." And so she said, "We'll give you 5 free sheets. Just come back on the 13th." So 2 weeks go by, and I'm on the 13th. My husband left to Virginia because that's where we're moving, He's in Virginia. I'm still in New York to the 30th. I go today, and there's this other girl there. It's a third girl. Because they warned me that there would be a third girl. So I handed the piece of paper saying this other girl said I was going to get 5 free sheets. And I said, you know, it's this entire situation. I didn't even really want to go into it because I'm not one of those people, like, when someone pisses me off, I do tell them. But I'm nice about it. I don't ever yell or anything. And she says, oh, okay. So she starts looking for the papers and stuff for the my photos. And she comes back and she's like, she looks at the sheet that I gave her and she's like, oh, you know what? I hate this. Like, literally, she's like, I hate this. And I'm like, what's wrong? I'm not going to yell, so don't worry about it. She's like, no one called you? It's like, no, we haven't gotten a phone call about these portraits in a while. And she said, oh, well, the girl who, not the girl who took your pictures, but the girl who, like, gave you this piece of paper, the second girl you dealt with? Uh-huh. I'm like, uh-huh. She overexposed everyone's film that day, and so you don't have any photos anymore, so the only option is to come back and like retake the photos. And I said, oh, but that's a problem because he's already gone, he's in Virginia. And she said, oh, well, you know, you can come back and get 5 sheets or we already promised you, plus 3 more, 8 sheets of photos for free, and we won't make you pay anything. And it's like, okay, I don't know how that's going to work because he's only coming back the 29th and we're basically packing up a truck and going. No, he's getting... So, yeah. So I'm pretty pissed off. Like, not pissed at her because I recognize it wasn't her fault, but I'm pissed off that I didn't get a phone call because if he gave me a phone call, it could have easily been arranged. Because if... I don't know. It just could have easily been arranged. They probably knew it was overexposed by that time they got the film anyway. It didn't take them that long, and I could have decided what I was going to do then and just not had to waste my gas to go over there. That's what I'm pretty more pissed off about, but I don't know. I put this on my site and on Grumpymoparman's site because Grumpymoparman does with customer service stuff, and I just wanted to tell him that story that I was pissed off by that. So I don't think I have any recourse since I never even spent money there. It's just a waste of my time, and I don't think you can sue for time back or gas, but I would if I could. Because, you know, not that my time is valuable because it's extra time playing Xbox or, you know, drinking water, but whatever. It's still my time, you know? Perhaps I'm being a little more angry than I should be. I don't know. Thanks. Bye.